In this presentation, we are going to discuss the working of sample and hold circuit, which is one of the popular application that can be designed using op-amps. This circuit is widely used in communications for analog to digital conversions. Let's begin with the topic. Hold circuit takes the samples from the analog input signal and hold them for a particular period of time. So we know that the analog signal is a continuous varying signal. So using the sample and hold circuit, we can capture the voltage of analog signal and logs its values at a constant level for a particular period of time. This is the input and output waveform diagram. So we can see there are two waveforms. One which is indicated by the gray line is the input analog signal and red line indicated the output of the sample and hold circuit. At this time, sample of the analog input signal is taken and during this interval, this analog input is changing but the output of the sample and hold circuit is not changing. So it remains the previous values. After this time period, the voltage of the signal sampled again and logs this value in the next time interval. So we can see the input signal is the continuous signal and the output of the circuit is the discrete signal. Now we will see how the sample and hold circuit can be designed using the operational amplifiers. So here we have the input voltage which we are going to sample and hold, and it is given to the drain terminal of the transistor. And there is another input voltage which is basically a square wave or pulses, and it is given to the base terminal of the transistor. So we have two voltages, those are given to the transistor. One is the input voltage and another one is the control voltage. And coming to the operational amplifier, one can easily identify that input is given to the non-inverting terminal of the operational amplifier and output is fed back to the inverting terminal. And we have no resistors in the feedback path, so we can say that this is the voltage follower circuit, which means whatever the input is available in the input, the same input is available in the output. Here we are using the N-channel enhancement MOSFET, which is also called as normally off transistor. When the control voltage is applied to the gate terminal of the MOSFET gate turns on. That means when Vc is 1, the MOSFET gate turns on, due to which the capacitor is connected to the input voltage. So the capacitor gets charges to the instantaneous value of the Vn. Now Vc is 0. At this time the transistor is turned off and the capacitor is disconnected from the input voltage. The capacitor cannot discharge from the output buffer because op-amp has the high input impedance. So the capacitor holds its charges until the next sampling cycle. And this is how the control voltage controls the MOSFET, opening and closing the MOSFET switch with charging the capacitor, so it sampled the input value and disconnected the capacitor, so it holds the value until the specific time. From the waveform of the sample and hold circuit, Vn is the input analog signal and Vss is nothing but the control voltage, and these are the MOSFET turning on and turning off signal, and this is the output voltage of the sample and hold circuit. Now the waveform is divided into two periods, that is Ts and Th. So Ts is the sampling time and Th is the holding time. So sampling time is defined as the time interval during which the capacitor will charge to the instantaneous voltage and performs the sampling process. And THS is defined as the time interval during which the capacitor will disconnected from the input and hold that charge which present on it until the next sampling cycle. This is one of the basic application of sample and hold circuit. Here we have the setup of plant We are taking the analog signal and convert the signal into the digital form before processing. The analog to digital converter which converts the unknown analog signal into the digital signal. So before the analogs to digital conversions, we are using the sample and hold circuit. This is because the unknown voltage is continuously changing. However, the analog to digital converter needs some time to change the analog signal into the digital form. At that time, input of the analog to digital converter do not change. It must be constant. So this can be done by using the sample and hold circuit. And these sample and hold circuits are used in number of applications in the industries.